It's Nilvarcus here. Welcome back to another video. If you've been following the development of this pirate survival game Crosswind, you know it's been a little bit quiet since the alpha test ended. They just broke the silence. The developers dropped this devblog a couple days ago, outlining the brand new direction for the project. Honestly, it's a pretty big deal if you're interested in this game. We're talking fundamental shift in the game's genre, a change how we will pay for it, a new target when we can actually finally get our hands on the game. So yeah, let's talk about the future of Crosswind. First up, before we get into the nitty-gritty, the team dropped a little summer progress teaser to show what they've been hammering away behind the scenes. They gave us a peek at the Ashlands, a new scorched volcanic biome that looks incredibly dangerous. They're promising new quests, challenging enemies, and expansive dungeons buried under all the ash. They also revealed that the seas are becoming more alive. You'll now see your crew on the deck, complete with new animations. They're also adding a new recruitment mechanic and updating the water physics to make the whole naval experience feel more dynamic. This sounds like a fantastic touch for immersion, especially because the game is about pirates. Now, for the first of the three massive changes, Crosswind is changing its core identity. It is no longer going to be a survival MMO light game. They are officially pivoting to more traditional PvE co-op survival game. In the blog post, they're really upfront about the reasons why. They admitted that the technical challenges of supporting a stable global MMO light experience were a massive undertaking for a studio of their size. More importantly, they said the feedback from the alpha was clear. Many players were most happy just playing solo or in a small group with friends, enjoying that classic survival experience. So they listened. This shift means we'll get offline play, the ability to host our own sessions, run dedicated servers, and even the potential for mods down the road. Personally, I'm a little bit disappointed at this news because I would love to see a pirate MMO. We don't really have any, and I know this wasn't going to be like a full-on MMO. Even if it was able to scratch the itch just a little bit, I would have been happy with that. But then again, I'm also a fan of like classic survival experiences, so I feel like I'm still gonna be excited for like a pirate game regardless. I think it was a bit crazy that they were even talking about the game being MMO on any level, but I guess we don't have to worry about that anymore. The second big major change, Crosswind is no longer free to play. The game is moving to a standard one-time purchase, buy-to-play model. The devs explained that a free-to-play structure would force them to constantly develop monetized content, taking resources away from improving the core gameplay and expanding the world. Frankly, for a survival game, this feels like the right call. It allows them to focus 100% on making the best game possible, and we get the whole experience for one price. This one is something I definitely agree with them. Like, the moment they went from MMO live service type game into this like a classic survival game, they basically had to change the model to buy to play like the other survival games. As long as they keep the price proper, like 25 to 30 euros, I guess is the range where these like survival games land. I think that's gonna be fine. And I'm completely okay with this. Like, I prefer this model for sure. I'd rather just buy the game, pay one time, and then have the full game unlocked. Because the fact is, if you want to truly play these free-to-play games, it's gonna cost more money in the long run than just buying the game once and being able to play it forever. So I'm quite happy with this change, for sure. And finally, when can we play it? They said that their next major milestone is gonna be early access on Steam, which makes sense. They're currently aiming for early access release sometime in 2026. They made it pretty clear that they learned a lot from the alpha, and they want an early access launch to feel substantial, polished, and packed with content right from the start, which is extremely smart, and you kind of have to do that because it's really hard to come back if you give people a poor first impressions. I've seen so many games now that completely died off because the early access, even though it is an early access, but you still have to have a somewhat playable experience. Otherwise, people are gonna play it and they're gonna write it off completely and never come back. So you do need to give a solid experience, even on an early access game at this point, if you want to succeed. So let's quickly recap. Crosswind is now buy-to-play PvE focused co-op survival game that's aiming for 2026 early access release. Personally, I'm a little bit disappointed to hear this. I was somewhat excited to play like a pirate MMO light game, but I understand their reasoning and I completely understand why they're doing this. It makes perfect sense. So I can't really blame them for it, and I'm still gonna try the game. I'm still gonna follow it. There's just not that many pirate games around, and I just want to play more pirate games, honestly. So still excited for it, as long as they can get it right. But yeah, that's pretty much my take on it. I want to know what you all think. Does this new, more traditional survival focus make you more excited for the Crosswind? Or are you also disappointed like me? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you find this kind of videos helpful, hit the like button. Maybe even give my channel a subscribe. That really helps me out. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.